Hello friends and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be ordering and trying out custom clothing from an app. So a few weeks ago I saw this video on Twitter proclaiming the benefits of the Zozo Suit, which from the looks of it is essentially like a motion capture unitard that is designed to help take exact measurements of your body. And the way it's supposed to work is you don the suit, take photos of yourself in said suit, upload them to their app, they analyze the pics, and then you can order custom clothing from them based on their reading. That's right, future. Now, this suit was designed by a Japanese e-commerce site as a way to help online shop, which actually seems like a pretty useful idea. However, having tried some of these types of futuristic products in the past, they often sound a lot cooler than they actually are, or they don't end up working very well. So we're gonna throw this thing on, take some pics, upload them to the app, order some custom clothes, and see how they actually fit. All right. Let's do it. So here is my Zozo suit in its Zozo bag. As you can see on the front, it shows you sort of like the gist of the thing. You wear the suit and the app measures you, and then you become Dan Stevens in Beauty and the Beast. On the front, it also says, "Thank you for joining the Zozo revolution for a size-free world." I mean, it sounds exciting, honestly.
Yeah, they're really hyping it up. They call it a Zozo revolution.
Absolutely.
It's a very sort of benign sounding revolution.
You know, we're doing away with the guillotine. We're bringing out the suits. Okay, so let's open this up and see what's inside. Ooh. All right, so inside it seems I have my Zozo suit and a card of instructions in English and German.
Isn't this Japanese?
Apparently not. So let's open this guy up too, huh? Let me at the Zozo. So first impression is that it feels kind of like really thin Under Armour, but with seemingly like Braille characters on them, or like unknown Pokemon. Or like constellations. That one kind of looks like the Dipper if you ignore those two. This one's Mars. All right, so it seems like the Zozo suit consists of a long-sleeved turtleneck and some matching leggings. It's two pieces, but they come together as one to measure your body, hug your curves, and send that information to Japan. Just wait till I put it on and you get my booty measurements. I'm clenching my booty, I don't know if you can tell.
You are kind of bobbing up and down. It's kind of like...
just snorted. All right, let's move on. I'm a legitimate reviewer of the Zozo suit. All right, so in the instructions, the first step is to put my suit on.
Makes sense.
And then to set up our phone on this phone stand that they've given us. So with that done, let's put on the suit. All right, Tyler, are you ready for my polka-dotted jelly?
Ooh, well, that's stylish, weirdly.
I feel like I'm performing in the musical Cats.
Yeah, you do look like you could be someone in the background of like Cirque du Soleil show. Can you do me a favor?
Yes.
Can you crouch over and say, "My precious"?
My precious. And then here's Dan Stevens, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, Emma Watson, you're so beautiful.
Definitely not Belle, Emma Watson.
Here's the thing, I would totally rock this shirt as like a shirt for real because I love these kind of like fingerless attached gloves.
I do love those things.
Big fan. Also, I think it's kind of funny to see like where the dots are stretched out on me because it's really the thigh. Like we're all good over here, over here, over here, but then wham bam, thank you ma'am. The fabric on my thigh is see-through and the dots have been stretched a fair distance apart. I feel very futuristic.
Yeah.
Sort of Gattaca, sort of theater. Kickball change, kickball change. That's Fosse. This is Fosse.
Get in there, let's go measure yourself.
Is not Fosse.
I'm over it. Let's go, come on, let's go. That room, please.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime.
Not into that room, but into this room. Just one room over.
Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. Bye. All right, I think I've had my fun. Let's go turn on the app. Okay, so we have the suit on and we've already set up our phone stand. So the next thing to do is to begin measuring with my Zozo app. All right, so let's click the measure icon. And first off, I have to enter my height and weight. And then after that, we're on to the measurement tutorial. So it says to please make sure you are in a well-lit room, and then to place your phone 8 inches from the edge of a table, and to make sure that table is 30 inches tall. Lucky for us, this table is approximately 29.5 inches tall, perfect for Zozo suit measuring. You also have to make sure to stand about 6 feet away from the table. And by measuring using my own body, we've deduced that this is about 6 feet away from the wall. They will then begin photographing me in my current position. Okay, so I have to make sure I'm wearing the Zozo suit correctly.
You gotta take your mic pack off.
This is true. Otherwise, they would just record a large lump on my back. That means the audio is about to get worse. Okay, so checking the suit. The thumb is through the hole, yes. The heel is in the hole too. Is my collar flat? I believe so. All right, Zozo would like access to the camera. I should probably turn on my speaker, so let's do this.
Can you hear my voice?
Oh my god.
If you can hear it loud enough, please proceed.
It's Siri's evil cousin back again. Zozo? Zozo, do you copy? All right, cool. I think she's loud enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, you're loud.
We will perform a sound test. Please enter the number I am about to say.
Okay.
8.
It's 8.
The number you entered is correct.
Okay, good. I feel like I'm being tested. What's happening?
We will proceed with voice instructions. Turn your phone so the backside is facing towards you. Set it in the stand on a flat surface.
Okay. I'll do whatever you say.
Wait for the next audio prompt. You are in the perfect position.
There you go.
Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and your arms down alongside your body. Leave enough space so there is some separation.
Between what? Oh,
Please do not move or make any adjustments to your suit from this point forward.
Okay.
If the markers on the suit move, the measurement process may fail.
Okay, sorry.
We will begin the measurement process standing in the 12 o'clock position followed by clockwise movements until you've turned 360 degrees.
It's complicated.
Face front to the 12 o'clock position.
Yes.
We will take your photo now.
Very intimidating.
Was that
Pivot
good?
right to face the 1 o'clock position.
Okay.
We will take your photo now.
Okay. Is that too far?
I think that was good.
This is too
Pivot
far.
right again to face the 2 o'clock position.
That's like 2:30.
3 o'clock position.
Here we go. All right, I got this one.
4 o'clock position.
You really have to know your analog clock to do this.
9 o'clock position. 11 o'clock position. You're done. The measurement process is complete.
Nice.
See the
All right.
results on your phone.
Shall I lift my phone up? Siri, is that okay?
Now she's not talking.
Siri, are you angry with me? Did I do a good job? Please let me know. Okay, so now that I have my measurements and I've been thoroughly dressed down by evil cousin of Siri, let's order some custom clothes.
It was an eerie glimpse into the future.
I mean, this is the future, just being bossed around by polite yet passive-aggressive robots.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
All right, so it's suggesting to me like a handful of clothing items. I have a merino crew, a scoop neck long sleeve, a V-neck t-shirt, some skinny jeans, a boat neck t-shirt, a fitted V-neck t-shirt, and a stripe long sleeve crew. Oh, and also a stripe crew t-shirt. So no like dresses or rompers or really any like fitting challenges besides perhaps the jeans. So let's just order a speckling of these items. We should definitely get the skinny jeans because that's our only bottom option. Ooh, and once I add it to the bag, it allows me to adjust my measurements if I want to, but I'm just gonna go with the recommended fit. Just go with what the suit said.
Zozo's in charge.
In more ways than one.
So besides that, I'm gonna pick up the fitted V-neck t-shirt just because it says it's supposed to be more fitted, so the measurements are more important. The boat neck t-shirt, because I would like one of those. And the merino crew, because it seems to be made out of a different fabric than the other two. Merino, I think, is what it's made of. Okay, so my items have been ordered, and it says that they're gonna take about a month to get here. So once they do arrive, we'll try them on and see how well Zozo did measuring my body. In the meantime, I'll be wearing this. Okay, so it's about 2 months later and we've finally received our Zozo package. Now, I ordered this on November 9th, 2018, and it said it would take about 4 to 5 weeks to arrive, and it arrived last week. So it took about twice as long as it said it would, but it has arrived. So we're gonna open this and see what's inside and try it on. Ooh, presents that I paid for myself.
No, it's been so long it feels like new presents.
Okay, so we have my jeans, t-shirt, sweater, and boat neck shirt. On all of the packaging, they do have this little label down here which says SZ, which I'm assuming means size, and then like a QR code. So I wonder if they've like categorized my measurements in this QR code and then like generated all the clothes from that. Kind of like Snapchat, but for my booty.
I mean, Snapchat can also be for your booty.
All right, so I think that we should try them on now. So I'm gonna wear the jeans with like all of my t-shirts because I only have one pair of jeans and this isn't that kind of video.
What kind of video is that?
A porn video.
Okay, got it.
All right, Let's do it. Okay, so this is my black wide neck top and my blue jeans. Right off the bat, there are a few problems with the fit that I've noticed.
You kind of look like a wrinkly Steve Jobs.
I feel wrinkly. So with the pants specifically, I'm noticing like a fair amount of extra fabric around the crotch. It's gotta give. Something's gotta give and it's the crotch.
Yeah.
The jeans are pretty stretchy in general, but I do think there is a little bit of extra room in like the back waistband. Speaking of the behind, there's a lot of extra fabric like right below the buttocks. Oh yeah, like right here, I'm feeling something.
Yeah, you're getting some serious give.
It does, as I like sort of move around, give me a bit of a diaper feel, which is not what you want with like skinny jeans. To top it all off, I kind of think that the pant legs as well as the sleeves of the shirt are a bit short. I think there is some plausible deniability that maybe I've been working out more in January than I was in November and December, which are usually my most bootylicious months, but I don't think I grew any taller since then. So I think they might have mismeasured my limbs. Besides that, I think that the shirt is okay. However, in general, I would say that this combo isn't doing it for me, but let's try on the other two shirts and see how they are. All right, so this is my gray sweater. So having tried on this second top, I feel like I'm not really having an issue with how the tops are fitting. And I will say that the sleeves on this one are long enough to the point where they're like hitting the bottom of my hands. So I'm not really sure what was wrong with the sleeves on the other shirt. Now, what I will say about this sweater is that it does seem like sort of a missed opportunity to like get my custom measurements and then give me kind of like a boxy sweater. Like, I feel like it would be cool if it was kind of like a tight to the body, sexy sweater, or like something more in that vein.
Something form-fitting.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, yeah, it fits, but it's not like a revelation that it fits. But let's try on our last item. Okay, and then this is my final top, the plain white tee.
Have you been wearing Birkenstocks this whole time?
Did Birks just spontaneously appear on my feet?
I think they did. Whoa!
That one's gone forever. That was an expensive move.
You did not think about that.
Now, what I will say about this shirt is that the fabric seems nice and it is like comfortable on my body, as in it's soft, but I'm not really seeing any like custom fit. In fact, I would say this probably fits me the same or worse than my like current t-shirts do. I think that it is a little tighter to the body than the black t-shirt and the gray sweater, but it's still not like doing a lot for me. I don't feel like cupped, hugged. I don't even feel skimmed. I mean, I feel like when you hear custom clothing, you either think like the design is custom,
yeah,
or the fit is custom, so it like fits you like a glove. And with this outfit slash all of these clothes, neither is the case. So now that we've like tried out all the clothes and like seen sort of like how they fit and how they look, I was thinking we should try the Zozo suit on one more time, not just because I like wearing the Zozo suit,
but also that.
And then see if I am measuring any differently now than I did back in November, to see if maybe that's the problem. Okay, so I'm back in the suit. Back at it again in the Zozo suit.
You're so excited. Yeah, don't turn too much. I think it's a little see-through.
Oh, it is? Oops. Now, one thing I will say having it on is that I'm noticing a potential measurement hazard. Like these little measuring dots that are on my arm are hitting my wrist, like sort of right where my hand starts. But these dots down here are a little high. And I feel like this is supposed to be the ankle line. So it's possible that if these dots were riding up when I originally measured, the Zozo suit might have thought that was where my ankle was, hence why the jeans might be a little short. All right, so I'm gonna bring back evil cousin of Siri and let her measure me one more time and see where we stand. So I'm gonna go for a new measurement. Okay, so looking at their instructions again, it looks like I should actually move my ankle dots down. I think that I'm identifying that for sure. It is definitely wrinkling a little bit as I pull it down, which seems like a Zozo suit no-no.
Yeah.
But it also seems like they want both. So with my suit on, I'm gonna get measured one last time.
You're done. The measurement process is complete. See the results on your phone.
Awesome. Okay, great. So that was measuring part 2. How do I now see if there's any like difference from the last time I was measured? Oh, okay, here we go. So it actually looks like they're measuring me smaller in some areas and bigger in others, which is pretty inconclusive. It does seem like they are now measuring my inseam to be longer though. So it seems like pulling the suit down did do something, at least. Now, just to like triple check everything, I'm also going to measure myself with the tape measure right now to make sure that Zozo's like even accurate. I probably should have done done this when we first measured myself, but we're gonna do it now. Okay, so after measuring myself a little bit, I'm gonna be honest and say that I don't think all of the measurements are spot on. I would say that like my measurement of my hips seems to be on point with what they're saying, but my chest and my upper waist seems to be a little smaller with the measuring tape than on the app. I mean, I think the technology is pretty cool, and I very much enjoy just wearing like a head-to-toe black spandex suit, but it seems like the measuring process is a little finicky. Like there's not a lot of safeguards if you don't do it exactly right. Okay, so that was a lot of the Zozo suit and proportionally not that much of the custom clothing. Now, although I thoroughly enjoyed jiggling around in a polka-dotted spandex suit for a while, I'm not sure that the final custom clothes were really worth the time and effort. I'm not sure, based on our few different measurements, how accurate this thing really is. In fact, I think it's a little inaccurate. And in terms of the clothes that we received, I feel like the items themselves were pretty standard and the fit was pretty medium. Besides that, I was also kind of disappointed in the clothing pieces that they offered. I feel like none of them, except for the jeans, would really ever require being custom fitted. Like if they're gonna gather all this information about our bodies, shouldn't they be trying to make clothes that reflect that? Like a prom dress, or like the perfect fitting blazer, like anything that would normally be tailored? I think that's what I would want, not a white t-shirt. Now, I feel like it's only fair to say that they are just starting out with this technology, so hopefully in the future it will get more precise and the clothing offerings will become more robust. But for now, I don't think they've really nailed it. On the bright side though, I do now have a Zozo suit that I can wear wherever I want. We might not be living in the future just yet, but I might be living in a production of Cats the Musical. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know that we do have some new merch. We have here our new Fiendish Behavior hoodie, as well as our new Fiendish Behavior long sleeve shirt. They're supposed to kind of build off the whole mischief of foot theme we have going on, and I feel like they're perfect if you want to let people know ahead of time that you wreak a small amount of havoc wherever you go. So if you want to check these guys out, the link will be in the description below. All of that rhymed. Wow. If you liked that video, make sure to shamash that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to shamash that subscribe button. Here are my social media handles, and a big shout out to Glasses Cat for watching. Thanks for watching, Glasses Cat, and I will see you guys next time.